Hi, I'm Dr. Carly Tepke, the Assistant Director of the Graduate International Programs here at Texas Law. And in this presentation, we will talk about another option for after the LLM, and that is employment or work opportunities. This is a very brief overview of some ways that some of our students have found work in the US after they've graduated, and just some tips and advice for potential students. So first and foremost, we have an amazing career services office here at Texas Law. We have a dedicated LLM career counselor who helps our LLM students with resumes, cover letters, mock interviews, and so much more. Our international LLM students often join the ISIP. Basically, that's the New York Job Fair, the International Student Interview Program, and also the West Coast LLM Job Fair. There is also an extensive job bank on Simplicity for our current students. There's a lot more information about how our career services office can help you as an LLM student at the below website. Feel free to check that out to get more information. What's very important is being proactive. I tell all of my students this, that to find a job in the US after graduation, you cannot wait until after graduation. You have to be very proactive and hit the ground running come fall semester. So after students arrive, it's already time to start attending networking events, making alumni connections, and making many, many applications. All of that is really important. And of course, none of that guarantees that you would actually get a job. But those that are proactive, I find that they tend to be the successful ones because they are looking and making those applications, making those inquiries, and using their network. One way that F1 LLM students are able to stay and work in the US is using what's called post-completion optional practical training. So it's known as OPT. The international office, the Texas Global office at the University of Texas, helps our students with that. You can find more information at the below website. But OPT is a temporary employment authorization after LLMs have graduated. That employment has to relate directly to the field of study. So graduating from your LLM program, your employment would have to be something legal related. And you can apply as early as 90 days before graduation, but it does take 3 to 5 months to obtain. So it's important to apply early. And then work must begin 90 days after graduation. So this is after the bar exam for those of you who want to take the bar exam and then start your employment. You have plenty of time to study for the bar and then take the bar and then start your job. And it is for a maximum of 12 months of work. For the few LLM students who arrive on a J1 visa, there is another option. There is called academic training, and it is temporary employment authorization either during or after the completion of the LLM. Most J1 LLMs will use this for after graduation. Again, employment has to relate directly to law, and the job has to begin within 30 days. So that is a much shorter time frame than with the F1 OPT. And it cannot be longer than the length of your studies. So if you were in the US for 2 semesters, which is about 9 months, your training period cannot be longer than that. Now, there are a lot of other opportunities depending on visa status to apply for jobs, but those are the main ways that our international LLMs work in the US afterwards. We absolutely recommend that you work directly with your career counselor at Texas Law in order to make sure that you are doing everything you can be doing to have a successful job hunt.